Hi, this is Kerem, and I would love to share an encouraging word with you today. We are busy in our household with the story of Noah, with the smaller kids and with the bigger kids. We are busy reading through Matthew 5, which is the Sermon on the Mount, the popular scripture of the Sermon on the Mount. And two specific scriptures stood out for me in both those stories. And one, it's about the word, or what it means to walk in righteousness. One talks about God finding Noah's heart as righteous and walking a righteous and blameless life. But the second one is that you will be persecuted for walking in that righteousness. And I'd love to share those two scriptures with you today. So let me read it to you. The one is in Genesis 6. It reads as follows. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of thoughts of the human heart was only evil at that time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply, deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth human race that I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. The second scripture is in Matthew 5. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way that they persecuted the prophets who were before you. And these two scriptures for me is so connected, because Noah was one of our founding fathers of faith, if you have to call him that. One who God saw in the time of where he dwelled in that time, wickedness around him. It's the same today, wickedness around you. And God saw him blameless, and he called him for specific things. If it wasn't for Noah, we would not exist. It was because of Noah, God gave the creation and his creation a second chance. One man's obedience and one man's walk with the Lord, one man's walk of righteousness with the Lord. And I can't think, we're reading through the story of Noah, and in my mind, I'm thinking this man built this boat. He had one specific thing that he had to do that we know of, one task, and that is to build this boat to save humanity and all with it. And it took him a very long time to build that boat. There's a lot of research that people went into and how long it would take. The estimation is between 40 and 70 years. And for that amount of time to just keep on in faith, because God said so, to do and to build the boat. And I want to encourage you today. I know some of you are busy building boats for the kingdom, and you are being persecuted, and you are being falsely accused. You hear all kinds of evil for the name of the Lord, for his name's sake. But the encouraging word is in Matthew 5, that blessed are those who walk in righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward, just like the prophets who came before you. And the reward for Noah and his family was they were spared. The rest of the world, the lineage came out of them, they were spared. God gave him a promise, made a new covenant, gave us this beautiful rainbow as a covenant that he will never destroy the earth, in that way wipe it all off the earth. But it was one man's obedience. And I just want to encourage you, God is maybe calling you to build something for the kingdom in faith. You may not see even the fruits of it, but he's asking you to build it in faith for his kingdom and for his kingdom's sake, because righteousness for you are the kingdom of heaven. For yours is the kingdom of heaven. So be blessed. May you have a wonderful day, and see you soon.